Well, hello, you wonderful humans, and welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons. In today's video, we're going to be checking out one of the really cool new features and the ways that you can customize it in the game. This is actually something that I really didn't think I was going to enjoy nearly as much as I have, but once we found out that we could do custom designs for this, like right now we have these lotus petals falling from this little lotus tree, and that's actually one of the custom polishing effects that we can do. Now in today's video, I'm going to be showing you a bunch of really cool polishing effects that you can use and teach you how to properly use them as well. Because it's actually really cool how this works, because for one custom design, you can make a whole bunch of different effects. So what you do is you can attach a custom design to an effect. Like you have Steam Shine here, and if we put the lotus petals on the Steam Shine, it'll have a completely different effect. I have no idea what it's going to look like. Yeah, so we got little lotus petals coming up from the ground now. But each one of these is going to be completely different. And I think that's just really cool because you have a lot of customization options here. Now, if we put it onto the butterflies, they would be flapping around like butterflies. You can make bats, you can make birds. You can do a ton of different things with these custom designs. And if we go into camera mode here, you can actually see that these lotus petals, instead of just floating around, are now flying around like they're butterflies. Obviously, this one is not meant to be on the butterfly stuff, but it's just really cool how we can customize them like this. So specifically, if you want to use the lotus petal, you're going to use the dizzy spin, and it really just, whoops, you use the dizzy spin, then you attach the lotus petal to it, and it replaces the effect with the lotus petal, and it looks perfect. It really does. It looks so good. So yeah, we're going to be listing a whole bunch of different effects that you can use. And if you want to get the lotus petal for your own, you can get it from the code that is currently on the screen. Want to make everything look like it's on fire? Well, now you can, using this custom design code for fire. Now, there is quite a few that you can use for this one. I would avoid using ones that are pixelated, but as long as they have a transparent background, you should be able to use it. As you can see in the top right corner, you need to assign the custom design to the smoke, and then you can, adjust the size of the flames by depending on how long you hold the polishing button, and you can erase it by holding A. But if you hold it for a while, it'll really light things on fire, which is a lot of fun. So if you're creating anything with a story like I am, this might come in really handy. Now, a lot of us make rooms full of music, and this one's definitely going to come in handy. Now, there's a couple different effects that you can apply this to, but it looks really good with the one that we've chosen here on the stress buzz. And you can do various effects with it, so if you put it on lightly, I think it looks really good when you put it on very heavily, because it just really looks like the music's coming out of it. So that's probably what I would recommend, but obviously you can do a bunch of different things. Like say you have like a tanuki at a piano or something and you want to make it look like they're playing it. There's a lot of different options for it. Now I've got another really cool one. If you're looking for some spooky vibes, you can get full-blown bats. They look so good. This is going to be great for those like haunted kind of, well, I mean, Halloween just passed, which is kind of unfortunate because this would have been perfect for all the Halloween decorating, but it looks so good. I mean, when you zoom in on them, they even have like these little bat bodies and the wings flap around perfectly. Obviously, we're using the butterfly effect and we've overlaid this over the butterflies, and it's probably one of my favorites. Now, speaking of spoopy stuff, we've got some ghosts here that look really good with the stress buzz effect, because they kind of fade in and then fade out of existence, and I think it looks really good. And you can use a couple different kinds of effects with this one, but I think the stress buzz looks pretty good. Alright, yeah, I know I've got a gyroid problem, and I don't have the proper thing to show this next one off, but I do think a lot of people are going to like this for various things. If we go to, I suppose, the dizzy spin, and then custom design, there's actually a dollar bill that we can use to make it look like money's coming out of things. So if you have like a stack of bills on the floor, this will look really good. Or if you're like making like a little heist room or something like that, you could have money coming out like the back of a car, or a couple different ways you could use this that could be really fun. Now this is just a few of my favorites, but if you're wanting to find your own designs to be able to use these or to design them yourself, pretty much anything with a transparent background can be used. So if you think of something that you want in your build and you don't have it yet, there's a really easy way to try and find things that might be useful. Now, the first thing you're going to want to go to is your custom design app and then the criteria search. Now, say you want maybe just a different type of butterfly. So you just type in butterfly here and maybe you'll get lucky and find a good one. Now, for the type, you can use like other or something like that, but what I usually end up doing is just going to unspecified and then just looking for something that has a transparent background. And we should have quite a few here. Oh my God, look at that butterfly. You could totally use this if you so desired. It's like super colorful and pretty. But pretty much anything with a custom, with a transparent background should be able to be applied to these custom effects. But ladies and gentlemen, I do hope you all enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.